I've got 6 different fruit trees in my garden, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing with cutting them. So this is a different type of video. I'm asking for advice of anyone that knows what they're talking about. I'm going to show you the 6 different trees and tell you what I'm planning to do, where I have a plan. Some of them I don't have any plan at all, and hopefully get a bit of feedback off the tree surgeon arborist sort of community, if there is such a thing. So let's go. So let's start with this one, because this cherry tree is the one that we've got the most radical plans for. This is a volunteer tree. Nobody planted it, it just kind of appeared, and it's maybe 5 or 6 years old. It's just one central trunk that goes up really tall. The fruits it produces are not actually that nice. They've got big stones in them and they're not that tasty. So I'm actually thinking about cutting it down and using it as a rootstock. I'm thinking about chopping it either here just above this node, or maybe like under this first node, and then grafting in 3 or 4 different scions of really nice eating cherries. Never done anything like that before, but that's the radical plan for this one. So that's tree number 1. So next up is this apple tree. Not sure how old it is. I know the branches grow at all sorts of angles. Doesn't seem like the healthiest tree. It's got this kind of rusty stuff on the bark. There's that kind of looking stuff. It doesn't look super healthy. It's all a bit kind of gnarly and yeah, not in the greatest shape. Don't have much of a plan other than kind of trimming off the wonky branches. Yeah, any ideas welcome on that. And that's tree number 2. So we've wondered what to do with this yellow plum tree for ages, because it's really bent over and it's got all cracked open bark with sap coming out of it and mushrooms growing out of it. But it produces really nice fruit. Last year it had so many fruit on these top branches that one of the branches cracked under the weight of the fruit. So the plan here is to actually take some scions off of this to graft onto the other plum tree. So let's look at the other plum tree. So this is a purple plum tree, and we'd love to graft some of the yellow plum onto this one. Not quite sure how to do it. This is a really tall tree. It produces fruit, but they're so high up that we don't actually get to eat many of them. And yeah, I don't really want to cut the tree down. It's home to a lot of birds and stuff and lots of wildlife. So yeah, wondering about how to best go about it. It does have this one low down branch that maybe something could be done with. Not really sure. But that's that one anyway. Then we've got this pear tree. This is all nice and low down, and it does produce some fruit, but the fruit always has these little rust spots on it. The central branch of this tree was quite sickly, and we ended up cutting it off. The bark itself is quite kind of gnarly like that. We don't have any particular plan for it. Never gets much fruit off it, but I think insects and wildlife do alright with it. On the branches it has these kind of almost like mossy bits. So yeah, no particular plan with this one. But that's the pear tree. And then last up is this cherry tree. It's a wonderful big tree and the birds love it. It's always full of birds, and all the cherries are already all quite early in the season and already all at the same time, and then seem to go off quite quickly. But they're not the best cherries, but they're okay. We're not really planning to do anything with it. It's just nice having in the garden. All we really do is trim the dead branches off it. So that's it really. Little tour of the trees of the garden. If anyone has any tips to share, then I'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching.